Today we've got a good matchup ahead between Denelson Lamet, a right-handed native, of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout the points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Baseball on the show. Baseball. In
there, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Onto the party porch and gone. Solo shot to right center, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Digging in, Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Junior.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The pitch. Ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Manny Machado now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Mark Dannon back with more after this. J.D. Davis the next to bat.
Leading off to the net, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this catches the outside corner. Strike one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's set. Here it comes. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low. Nope, that's down.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hosmer leads off first with one away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Carrasco pauses. 2-2 on its way. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First things first, here's a throw over. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us are back with more following this. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. Either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep it back on the off speed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Marisnick is retired to start the third. At the plate now, Carlos Carrasco. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well, because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 the count. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. That gets down, and the Pods' first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, That's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Digging in to try it again, Trent Grisham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Scooped up. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw won't get him.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Manny Machado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! A 2-run home run for Manny Machado, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Fastball well outside. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Marisnick. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 3 innings complete. The Padres on top, 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Cronenworth is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now it's 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Full count now, 3-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Austin Nova. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. Good hitters aren't going to miss.
First will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
The 0-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping up now, Jake Marisnick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Myers on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Trent Grisham. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike. Too high. Ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Popped him up. Alonso has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That evens it up 1-1. One and two now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And in steps Manny Machado as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Dominic Smith will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 3. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 7. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Fouled away. Popped him up. Davis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Will Myers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Jake Cronenworth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor's got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses, 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for the Mets, James McCann, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
1 and 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Stepping in now, Austin Nova, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Runner at first here, one man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Jerry's Familia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Hager is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 22, Jake Hager.
Ready now, Trent Grisham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Padres leave a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick.
Number 16,
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That's popped up. Cronenworth shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jake Hager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Hager stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Changeup laid off down and around the shins. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Jeff McNeil will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Throw on to first would be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Drew Pomeranz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. One and one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set and the 2-2. He got him, and the tying run is left stranded at third. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 4. At the plate, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.